evening. In here, coming at you with some more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. Going to be continuing where we last left off. Let me go ahead and load on in here to Voron, who is actually doing incredibly well. We managed to not only escape the military base, do a bunch of looting, acquire a bunch of nice things, but then we also went back to the freaking military base and have actually managed to wipe out a good portion of the zombies in there and access the armory, which had some very, very shiny things, to say the least. We had a variety of guns, including assault rifles, light machine guns, we had a tow launcher, we had C4, we had Glocks, and everything you'd ever want, we had it. Currently, we're in a little bit of moderate pain right now. So I think I was going to spend a bit of time reading and resting here before we go back. Yeah, let's eat some of that. I don't appear to have a lot of food right now here, so let's go grab some food here. Canned pineapple, tomatoes. Let's grab some large tins of corn. Is my inventory that full? No? Not really? Question mark? Also, it's rather annoying that I can't... Where the hell... Did I ditch... Am I blind? I'm blind, aren't I? Well, of course, I'm always blind, but hey. Usually not this blind. Right, let's grab those. Anvil. There we go. Okay, drop that. Drop you. Drop all the grenades, because I don't really need those. I'll keep the smoke bomb still. Huh. Apparently I have to wield my can of pineapple. That's why it wasn't letting me drop it, which is kind of weird. But whatever. Hey, Stick, what's happening? Let me go ahead and read all of these guys here. Good old Boston. Oh, wow. Boston Anime Con magazine's actually good for tailoring. Dainty dishes fit for a king. Drink the Harvest. Pocket Guide to Firearm Safety. How of the Handgun. Yes, Cook's Book of Cutlery. My favorite. One of my favorites. So, frankly, we've got a lot of options, to say the least. I should probably get my shotgun skill up for one. God, what the hell are you two doing? You crazy cats. You know what? Let's go ahead and raise my mechanics up to 3. Let's read that until we gain a level. That should be a good one. That should be a good one. Oof. Still fun employed. Okay, I thought you said fun unemployed for a second. I was like, oh no. Still searching for a position in the game industry. We'll see. Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, you seemed like you had potentially a good one there, but who knows? Okay, let me go ahead and drop all of these into my little book chest here. Actually, I have a scabbard there as well, apparently, for whatever reason that I have it sitting there. Alright, so I need to keep all of these, though, because since it's yellow and not completely grayed out, they still have schematics that I can get from it. So what do I want to raise next? Tau of the Handgun would be potentially a good one. Shotguns would also be nice, because I think... Do I actually have one on me right now? No, I've got the M4A1, and I will eventually have a sidearm in the... Actually, can I not add the... Must be unloaded before installing this mod. Okay, so I can install the shoulder strap to the gun so that I can just throw it over my shoulder, which I think makes it a lot easier to wield, because then you're not having to, you know, throw down your bag, open your bag, whip out a gun, and fire it. So it makes it a lot faster to quickly grab your gun and use it. But we'll add that later. That being the case, let me go ahead and take that off, since it's a mod, not an actual, like, holster per se. So, okay, so it's literally just for storage capacity and there's no actual... okay. Alright, what else do I want to do here then? I was trying to get the M4A1. So I don't have the shotgun on me, but yeah, let's go ahead and read Tao of the Handgun then. Although it didn't look like I had a leg holster either, but I can get one in there easily enough. How do you get the schematics? Just reading? And yeah, basically. By reading different books, you will, and raising your skills in general, you will get schematics. Finally fell asleep. So yeah, once your skill level reaches a certain point, you'll get some. Likewise, you can read the books to learn them, or as long as you have the books nearby when you're crafting, you will be able to basically reference the books for the schematic. That's why I had my mechanics high enough and had read the book that would have given me the drive belt, but because I threw it away, I was no longer able to actually make that. Oh, looks like the tin can of pineapple has unfortunately rotted. Alright, let's go ahead and have some nice fresh corn then. Drink some clean water. There we go, we're slaked, we're sated, we're good to go. Let's drop the infrared and light amp goggles. I'm not going to need that. We'll also put the Tao of the Handgun down. Go ahead and wield my M4A1. Okay, we'll drop the shoulder strap here. Do I have any gear stored in here? Or is it all just... We have tools up here, I know. No, I don't have any gear stored in here, so we'll drop them down here then. That should be good. I'll keep the bullwhip for now, and of course my fire axe, because it's useful. Do we have... We have the acetylene torch. It has been rearmed. Or refilled. So yes, we should be good. Not the pineapple, I know. And pineapple's actually really good for thirst and everything as well. Right, let's get back into here. How is my overall... we can't store a lot. You know what? I'm trying to determine what I can drop for additional capacity. You can see all the bodies we've left behind here. Zombie soldier, you didn't drop anything good, did you? No, you're just a tough zombie. You ain't got shit, my friend. Alright, let's get in here. I guess we can deal with these ones while I'm here. I don't know why you're not targeting these. Oh shit. Slow down the walking again. Should need to run now. There, that deals with you. Nice precise shot for you. Smash the body. He didn't have nothing. Good. Let me double check something, though. Yeah, because I wasn't actually pulping these guys, and that appears to be the problem. I thought they just exploded and we were good. Apparently not. Right, let's keep going. You can see all the guns discarded around on the ground as well. I literally just grabbed the ammo from those, basically. Because that's all I really needed. Because now we got access to the armory. And it has some real nice stuff. What do you got? You got an M4A1. I will take that. I will smash your body. M4A1, unload, drop M4A1. That's literally how I got through this compound. It was just a simple matter of kill a soldier zombie, loot his ammo, drop the gun, kill the next one, rinse, repeat, unload, drop. Okay. And then we just slowly managed to slaughter them all. 1 second, he's coming down here. Oops. Let the smoke dissipate for a second so I can make sure to eliminate your corpse this time. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about him anymore. Okay, to the armory. To the armory! Do-do-do-do, we still got quite a few zombies over there, but I can easily deal with them. No problem. Let's head on in. I can even close this door. Good, I can reopen it. Just making sure I wasn't about to screw myself there. Yeah, these have all been pulped. Righto, welcome to the armory, lads. We've got 33 combat knives, 40 holsters, steel plating, 73 sheaths, M2010 ESR magazines, the HK 417 magazines. We have Winchester Magnum rounds, 7.62 by 51 mil, which is the M80 rounds. Apparently, we have the Barrett magazine and the Barrett itself. The M11, I believe it was the M11. No, it was a different one there. Yeah, here we go. The Barrett M10 7A1. Plus all the ammo for it. All loads and loads of ammo. We've got 6,000 rounds. 6,510 5.56 NATO rounds for the M4A1. Yeah. Jesus. It's ridiculous. Am I wearing a holster? Am I really not wearing... No, I am wearing a holster. Okay. Let's, I thought I grabbed one of these Glocks last time, but apparently I didn't. Yeah, I'll just grab a Glock 19, I think. Let me double check and see if any of these have a higher magazine. I don't think they really don't. Actually, this one, the M17 does. Maximum range of 14, though. Whereas these ones have a bit of a higher range. This one actually has the same. Get the Beretta, then. Okay. All this full metal jacket, so now I can go reload. Ah, yes, we actually need to grab the magazines, don't we? Okay, so now I can go M9 magazine, reload, 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 and reload. Now I go to the Beretta itself, reload, store the magazine, the empty magazine in the gun, reload that, and now we can actually activate the holster here and holster that. So now if I need to, I can quickly whip that out and make use of it. We got this sexy beast right here. Let me grab, I'm going to grab 4 of the magazines for that. We've got ball, we got tracer rounds for this thing. That is just, like, look at the damage that this does. Like, even my M4A1, let's take a look at this here for the Stanags that I got here. The damage that each of these rounds potentially do is 42, and has a range of 36. The damage that the 50 cal does is 121 and has a range of 110 tiles. The dispersion, though, obviously, is massive, and the recoil is also massive. So this is something where you're going to fire one shot, and then have to wait a turn or two, and then fire another shot. Oh, this is for competition here, apparently. The armor piercing, especially on the AP, like 48 armor piercing, that is a tank killer. Let's grab the tracer. I can't carry everything because unfortunately this is very heavy. We also have the M2HB Browning heavy machine gun, 50 cal heavy machine gun, as well as the ammo belts for it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get my vehicle in here somehow, because we're just not gonna be able to loot all of this properly if I don't. So yeah, let's go ahead and deal with our friends out there, though. So first things first, let's go ahead and reload. Reload the Barrett magazines. Whoops, that was already loaded. Yeah, reload it with the tracer. Store that in inventory. Wield the Barrett. We'll store that in inventory. Well, let's actually go ahead and... Excuse me, Jesus. Damn cough. And we're going to use Precision Aim. It did 80 damage. Actually, this is something where you're going to want earplugs as well. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any. Luckily, that didn't actually send me deaf, so that's good. Uh-oh. Swapped. Actually, which one did I wield? Yeah, I did wield the M4A1. Okay, good. Come at me, zombie. How much ammo do I still have left in there? I have a 28 round clip still. Good. Actually, it's not really even a clip. It's a magazine. I always say clip. It's a mag, not a clip. There is a difference. A clip is something that like the M1 Garand would have. Not a modern rifle. That's always something I end up saying, though, and people... There's at least some people that like to call me out on that one. It's like, it's not a clip, man. It's a magazine. You have nothing interesting. You have the M2010 ESR. Uses 300 rounds. It's a Winchester rifle, apparently. Yeah. Interesting. Come at me. So unfortunately... Whoops. Oh, this is actually going to inject the magazine onto the ground. Have to make sure to pick up the magazine. And make sure I chunk this guy. Yeah, my weight is too high. I need to go reduce that pretty quick here. Anyway. Is it a function of how much the bullet is encased? Clip just holds on to the back. Magazine holds it all around. I believe so. I believe so. The clip would be just, you know, the bullets you slot into a little... What the hell? Because you still slot them into both, but yeah, one's sealed, the other is not, and obviously a clip typically will hold like, what, 4 or 5 bullets? So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and unload all of these Stanags. drop the Stanags because I don't need them since I have drum magazines. Oh, hello. We got Zombie Dog. Uh-oh, we're empty. Swap out the drum mag. Precision, precision, precision. So there's a couple of different fire modes you can do. You can just do a quick fire, which is just F and enter, which is obviously faster but has a better or worse chance to... a bigger chance to miss, I should say. Or I guess regular aim, careful aim, and then precision aim. And we can see like the kind of difference for... I'm assuming this is from you to the enemy. So potentially greatest damage, medium damage, and then high, and then low damage, or something along those lines. I could be wrong though, because that system's not necessarily as explained as I would like it to be. Additional M4A1. You know, I'm not even gonna bother anymore. I'm not even gonna bother anymore with looting out these individual M4A1s because, frankly speaking, we have 6,000 freaking rounds sitting in that armory. We don't need to worry about, you know, scrounging ammo from guns anymore. Lord. Fire all the guns! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Run away! Reload! Drum magazine. And you're dead. The main thing that I care about with loot here now, I should say, is probably going to be... what is a transistor? I don't have that. Military ID cards that they can still have. There we go. Yeah. Military ID cards, which can be very useful. Advanced economics, I'll take that. We have a Mossberg. We have an automatic shotgun, I think, in the armory, so I don't care. Grab that. Yes, kiddie. Right, they're all pulped now. I don't have to worry about them coming back to life. I don't see any additional... oh god, what do we have down here? Blood-soaked rags everywhere. So that would be the lovely medical tents. M249, machine gun. Which again, I don't really care because I have all the shiniest shit inside that armory. Go ahead and smash that. Stop running. Okay, inventory. Let's go ahead and reload. Reload some of the Stanags that I got. I'm not going to be able to refill another one, so that's fine. Okay, let's zoom in here a bit. Ooh, what do we have in here? Oh, we got welding tanks, baby. That's That's good stuff. So now I can make use of all of that. We've got a lot of vehicle parts in here. We got small welding tanks. I hope they're full. We've got 32-inch armored wheels, a 27-liter, 1,350 horsepower gas turbine engine, which is going to burn through fuel like an absolute mad lad, but I'm sure it's able to actually carry. And not to mention, it weighs almost 3,000 pounds to like 2,400 pounds here. That is some. We got super heavy, super alloy plating, heavy wheel hub assemblies. I could build an absolute beast of a ride from this. We've got replacement drive belts, air filters, literally everything you would want for your vehicle in here. Mufflers, small electric engine, vehicle controls. We've got a 7-liter V12 diesel engine in here. We've got turret mounts. I mean, I could build an absolute monstrosity of a death rig from this. Easily. Easily. We've got wood saws, hacksaws, hammers, everything. Recharging station even. Speaking of a deathmobile, we've got RV kitchen units. We've got... Yeah, this is insane. Yeah, that turbine would be from a tank. Yeah, that thing is meant to haul something insane. We've got a telescoping crane here, so with this we can actually lift something like that. Its jacking quality is rated for 7,000 pounds, so yes, we can design some super beast if we really want to. We've got the actual vehicle welding rig right here, which I can slap another frame on this and a solar panel to charge it, if there happens to be one here. We got the welding tanks, we got scissor jacks, we got literally everything. Again, literally every single thing that I could possibly want to make a deathmobile is in this building. I'm actually kind of wondering what I should do now, because I do want to find the refugee center. You know what? What we're going to do is we're going to take a little bit of loot. We're going to get back to our vehicle. I'm going to try and remove all the vehicles from the entrance, get them away from there so that we have access into this area. Let's go downstairs here. I mean, we have a freaking cart there. We got bleach, detergent. I don't know what's in there, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah. What do we got here? Army Marksmanship Manual. Actually, I need that one because I think I dropped that one before because I read it and was like, I don't need this anymore. And then, as it turns out, I did. But yeah, another recharging station. We've got... What is that? A Plutonium Generator. It's like, okay, we have a plutonium freaking generator in here, apparently. I don't know if I can actually do anything with that, but something tells me I don't want to mess with it, because, you know, radiation is a thing. A spy novel, apparently. First Responders Handbook, I'll take that. Oh shit, hi. Okay. Switch back to the walk. And one interesting thing as well, which... Oh, there's more soldier zombies coming. Oh, come on down. I ain't got all day, punks. There we go. Deals with them. Switch back to walk. You can actually climb up the water pipes and get into the roof of some buildings, which is nice. Right, the last thing we're going to do before we get out of here and then come back later and build our super death rig. Yeah, mutations can be interesting. We're going to go ahead and use our acetylene torch on this here gate that we couldn't get through. Oh, looks like it links up. Oh, I see. This is a underground passageway that leads between the various kind of locations. Oh, hi. Pardon me while I run away. One of these guys was a Black Ops zombie. This guy. Mossberg. Alright, let's butcher this guy here. Oh shit. Ah shit. That's unfortunate. I inhaled that smoke. Should have threw on my gas mask. Oh well. I was hoping he would have a CBM. He did not. Oh shit, slow down to a walk. I'm still running. Slow to a walk. I'm assuming this leads to, yeah, it leads to like the mess hall or the offices or something like that. This looks like a mess hall down there. I'm going to avoid that. So this one right here would probably lead... Well, I kind of get a vague idea where that would go. That's probably going to lead to the warehouse. So we should be good with that for now. Right, let's go. Let's, we're good enough for now. But let me... What else can I... Is there anything I can drop? Oh, we got some filthy clean water, apparently. I must have accidentally filled it with something. Lovely. I don't want to read the corn. God damn it, I want to eat it. Whoops, that was my misclick there. Yeah, let's drop. Oh, it's because I picked up a filthy canteen, apparently. For some reason. Oh no, that's the shotgun area. This is the area I want. Yeah, obviously that'd be too much. That's good enough. Only makes me slightly overburdened. Got some more zombies coming. I don't care. Fire the guns! You need to be pulped. Whoops. I will need to clear out all the freaking zombies from this place. Inventory. Reload. Store in inventory. Drum magazine. Reload. Okay. Do we have anything glowing yellow? Ugh, my eyes, it burns. Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't. So all the bodies should have been dealt with there then. Military cargo truck. So the frame on some of this will have to be removed. So we could use this. We could use this as a base for our death rig. And kind of build off on it from there. But quickly wield my fire axe here for a second. No, don't even think about it. So this thing can run. Good. I don't need it to go far. You can probably run. I don't know if that vehicle can run. This one should be able to. Alright. Stop driving. Wheeled. Oh shit. Unfortunately, because I let this thing get damaged like that, I was basically using it as a melee weapon for a second there to bash the fence. It now malfunctions, unfortunately. So that's a zombie soldier that revived, apparently. You don't have any gas. Do I have the hose on me? I don't know if I do. Well, come on then, get over here. I ain't got all frickin' day. Oh shit, we got a Kevlar zombie apparently. Don't know where he came from. Okay. We were able to tow that quickly. So unfortunately, a lot of these guys were not pulped. Which is leading to them resurrecting on me. Ooh, nice, that is a military ID card. I saw it and I was like, is that what I think it is? And yes, it was. There's another one that resurrected. God damn it. Got a bio operator coming over here. And you're dead. Damn. Okay. Let's pray that you have just enough gas to get out of here. There we go, perfect. Oops, let's make sure that I'm walking, just in case. Were there any other yellow fuckers around here? Yes. There were a few. Okay. Sure. Hotwire the vehicle. Sorry, this is gonna get really fucking annoying while I drive this thing out of here. Oh, thank God we're out of range of that. That was really fucking annoying. Holy shit. Goddamn ears, that sucked. Okay. So whatever vehicle I get needs to be able to make it through this. Unless I can... Actually, I think I have a pickaxe. If I'm not mistaken, I have a pickaxe which can be used to remove those brick walls. So we could make it a little wider, but honestly, I wouldn't want to make it wider than that. Welcome, good sir. I have absolutely no idea what that says. Okay. Reload. I don't have any 50 BMGs. Stat eggs are full. The rifle is good, but because we damaged it, I might go replace it quickly, I'm thinking. But let's go ahead and drive the vehicle in there, though. Let's load up with a few bits of ammo first, and then Okay, what the hell? What is going on there? Huh? Okay, that's an odd one, but whatever. Shrug, I guess. Ha! We'll go ahead and drive our fire truck right in here. We're gonna destroy a lot of things while we're driving over here. And stop. Stop driving. Alright. Grab... Oh shit, we're still overweight. God damn it. Scree. What can I get rid of? Well, we have all the Barrett stuff. That's probably what's weighing. Plus this thing as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and ditch that. We don't need the Barrett right now. Yeah. Drop both of those, the magazines for it. We'll keep the M4 or the M9 mags, though. We can use that. We actually have 200 rounds, so we're not exactly, you know, doing poorly with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop all of the books. I'm going to grab a couple more drum mags. I'm also going to drop this one and grab a backup M4A1 as well. So yeah, let's get rid of that one. We'll grab 2 of them. I'll take another, let's say 300. No. Yeah, we'll take 300 rounds, or apparently all of them. Yeah, because I have to exit out, though, to disable. Yeah, that's why. We'll take another 3 drum mags. M16A4. I think that's the automatic version. Yeah, no. It's not. It's the bolt action, so it doesn't really matter. You know what? Can I add... Let's add an ACOG on to one of these, if I can. Let's actually unload both of these and drop the Stanag mags, because they're useless to me. And apply that to the M4A1 here. We're going to modify that gun quickly. So now it has a ACOG scope. And we can see it's a +1 there. Which, I'm trying to remember, I think that lowered the sight dispersion a bit and increased the range. Can I... God, what was the compare thing again? No. What was that key? Ah, let's see. Shift I. Compare these two. Okay, let's take a look here. So, the base aim speed actually goes down. It basically gives you a range increase, but it takes more time. And sight dispersion actually goes down significantly, which essentially makes it more accurate. So it's more accurate, it has higher range, but takes a little longer to aim my shots. Alright. Let's go ahead and reload all of the new drum mags. I'm going to go throw my backup M4A1 in here. Wield my shiny new 1. So we're gonna basically set up this military base is eventually going to be our. Oh, I gotta get rid of that freaking beeper. I swear, that backup beeper drives me nuts. Yeah, we're eventually going to base up here for a while, but for now, I'm going to go take a look at the evac shelter to the west, west-southwest. I'm going to see about acquiring as many additional books as I can, because again, we're going to be spending a significant bit of time here. Also, any solar panels like that little guy right there that we can rip off of a vehicle would be welcome. I think there was an advanced solar over here. Yeah, there is an advanced solar, so we'll go there first, pick up the advanced solars, because we can use those for our Deathmobile. Is that a muffler? Pretty sure that's a muffler on the back of that. Oh, what did I just hit? Oh yeah, I rammed into a boulder by accident. Whoops. Luckily it was only a small boulder, but we damaged a lot of the, damaged some items apparently. What do we have up there? Oh, it's a toxic waste dump. Yeah, we don't wanna mess with that. There's nothing good there. Hey Botsy, how you doing tonight, mate? Looks like we got a chopper crash here. Some kind of crash. Doesn't appear to be a chopper, otherwise there would be stuff there, but hey. Right, we're gonna head down to Agawam, Maynard, and then south to the evacuation shelter, where we'll hopefully find a functioning... what the hell? Words. A, functioning computer that will tell me where the refugee center is, because it's almost guaranteed to be a long ways away. All right. Now, a major part of the reason why we're even doing as well as we are, though, is because I slowed down the zombies by, I think, 20%. That was mainly because of melee combat, though. Since most of the builds in the game, you would think, would be more based on melee, since ammo is very, What's that? That was a giant sinkhole. Oh, interesting. Can be very sparing at times. Other times you can find tons of it, but getting to it is almost a suicide mission when you're going to burn through all your stamina after fighting 2 zombies and then be outrun and just destroyed by what's left. So until the actual, what's it called? Until the stamina mechanic gets a bit of a revamp, which it might have already happened, honestly. I am still... Ooh, military. Ooh, ooh. Nice, we got some dropped crates. We got some dynamite, an EMP bomb, some C4. Oh shit. The gun is still empty. Switch back to walking. We got some MREs, which are very meh. And more dynamite and grenades. Unfortunately, I was hoping for another military ID card, and I am disappointed. Is that a river? No, it's a radio tower. Okay. Usually those are marked with an X, but whatever. There we go. And right on the edge of town, we got a bookstore. Hell yes. Well, yeah. Alright. We're just gonna pull up here then. Stop driving. I'm assuming that is a charcoal smoker. Yes, it is a charcoal smoker. We're gonna grab that. Uh-oh. But the rest of them come towards me. Go ahead and pulp all the bodies so we don't have to worry about them coming after me later. Okay, make sure I'm down to walking. We actually have a shocker zombie to the south, which I'm going to have to deal with from range as much as possible. Bunch of them coming at me now. Here comes the shocker. If he gets too close, he will zap my ass. What the hell? Oh crap, they're coming. Luckily I have near infinite ammo. Well, this would be bad. Alright, I'm not going to bother smashing any more bodies here. It's just going to take way too much time. Except for the shocker here, because I'd rather not deal with that again. Let's go ahead. Yeah, we're getting low on rounds. We'll immediately just reload. Okay. Let us hit up the bookstore. We can see what we can see from the... Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't activate it. Alright, let's pull the pin on the incendiary grenade then, maybe. Alright, the rest are coming for me. So we just threw a grenade, whipped an incendiary grenade, and now we're just whipping out our gun and firing at anything that's still coming our way after all of that. Yay, our hearing's back. Luckily we weren't too close to that grenade, or that would have hurt a lot. We kind of still did. I'm in a little bit of pain. I mean, we're a little overpowered because we managed to get as much ammo as we did by unlocking the armory. But of course that was dependent on me having both a military ID card to open the door and an acetylene torch to get at most of the stuff there. So it was very dependent on the items that we found. But considering that my torso is still heavily damaged, and if my torso gets to 0, I'm dead, we are still nowhere near invincible. So they can still very much kill me. We've got Alpha Male Quarterly, which I guess I'll grab one then. Fine. Fine, so be it. World Digest Examiner, I don't need that. What the hell is this? English translation of several Old Norse poems. Proverbs and stories attributed to the god Odin. Well then. Japan's Myths and Histories. Friendly, humane fashion. Big Book of First Aid. I'm not really seeing a lot in here that's new to me. Biodiesel. What is a transistor? I think I picked up what is a transistor, though. No, I guess not. Well, we'll go through the list here. Friendly, humane fashion. Gun owner's handbook. What is a transistor? Don't think the rest of these are any use to me. We got the biodiesel one, that's about it. The rest is all... yeah. The rest is useless. Alright. Let's take a look around town. What do we have here? We have a gas station, gambling hall, apparently, park, small storage units, small cemetery, fast food restaurant, animal pound, and not much else of interest. So we're going to just say, to hell with it then, get back to our vehicle, head south, and check out the evac center, because that's all that really matters. I was hoping for a lot more books from here. Hey, Zarin, how's it going? And unfortunately, it didn't pan out. Close. Let me get that out of there. When I build my vehicle, I'm sure as hell not giving it a damn backup beeper. God, I hate that thing. What is this? It's a heavy-duty wreck. It looks like someone was trying to salvage it, I believe is the story that's trying to be told there, considering what's there. Took out a bit of that bush there. And away we... ooh! Hello, my precious. We've got an armored personnel carrier. You know what? We'll salvage that on the way back. Yeah, we'll salvage that on the way back, because that's a good one. Not only does it have several cameras on it, which again, I really should be focusing on acquiring those security cameras, because that's what I can use to make my true mobile death rig. So you basically have a centralized, sealed off area, so I would basically, all of this would be straight up wall. I think 2 layers thick is what I always tend to try and do. So you do a 2-layer thick wall around your main cabin, at least, with 2 doors leading to the back and 1 door leading out, or 2 doors leading out potentially, or even just have 1 on the side so you can go out that way and then just 2 to lead to the central cabin. That way you're in a sealed container where things like sentry bots can't see you, so they shouldn't necessarily shoot you. But that has been a thing for a long time, and I think I read something in the patch notes for this version that hinted that that might no longer be a thing. That if any kind of sentry or whatever determines your moving vehicle to be hostile, that's why you make it too wide though, Zarin, because if you only have a 1 wide wall, when you turn it an angle, it will make it so that there's a gap, and they will shoot you through that gap. As long as it's too thick, you do not make a gap when you turn the vehicle. That's why the security cameras are very important. Any feedback concerning your visit, please contact Department of Emergency. Here is our address. So, let's go take a look and see where the refugee center is at. Oh, it's actually to the north. Might not be that far away. It is actually not far away at all. Well, holy shit. That's effing fantastic. Like, the military base that I'm going to be setting up at and the refugee center within freaking sight range on the same map. That's ridiculous. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I completely forgot about that. Holy shit. Yeah, there is one eldritch being of darkness and death which is essentially the Eye of Sauron, who will see you through your vehicle and fire a fucking laser beam through whatever the hell is in front of you, and will damage your, massively damage the vehicle and yourself. So, yeah, those things are just pure evil, and I hate them. And I was hoping to, wipe their existence from my mind, but then Zarin had to go and remind me of them. You monster. Oh, there's another evac shelter up there, apparently. You know what? I'm gonna go forward rather than back, because I don't want to hear that damn beep again. It's like, damn you, Zarin. Why did you remind me of that thing? I hate that thing so much. It's such a pain in the ass. I don't think I've even ever managed to kill one of those because of that. I would probably need power armor to, in order to not get, obliterated by its heat effect from that. Okay, stop driving. I should eat something. Let's eat some tomatoes. Right. So, there's a lot of things I want to remove from here. The camera control system being one, because we need that obviously to control the cameras. All of the cameras must come off. Okay, I got all the cameras. Now we can go ahead and look inside here as well and see if there's anything laying around. I think this is actually it is a turret mount. There's a M2 Browning currently mounted there. Also a 5-point harness. I'm going to get the 5-point harness out of here as well, because that's a nice little thing to have. Let's also see if we can rip the jerry cans off the back here, because that's a 2,000 liter, or 200 liter external tank. I'm going to take the reinforced headlights as well. Okay. That should be good, I think. Alright. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. We'll load all those into the vehicle. What did we get? So we got the camera display, a heavy frame, the 2 headlights, long rope, and then the security cameras, which are relatively damaged, but you know what, it's fine. You know what, let's get the... I'll actually do it where I can access it immediately. We'll rip off one of the tanks as well. It's going to be heavy, because it's a massive... Oh. Nope, we can't take it with us, it's too heavy. Alright. Do I want to visit the refugee center before going back? Sure, why not? Let's go visit the refugee center quickly. Actually, how's my gas quickly? Oh, I've got loads of gas. Those are what I will have to acquire, though, for my storage. The cargo space, which is able to carry... Well, it's not able to carry the most. That would be things like the, what's it called? There's like a black hole or a dimensional storage or something like that that we can acquire. Oh, God damn it. Rammed into another boulder because I wasn't paying attention again. God damn it, what is this? It is a RV. examine the vehicle. A towel hanger, apparently. Remove the aisle lights, because I like those. That should be all she wrote. And these are all just trunks. This is another of the types of the vehicle that I typically take for my my super build, per se. I'm gonna have to take this all the way around the vehicle, I think. Yeah. Go. You know what? Let's do it this way. So the mini fridge is going to be a problem. We're just going to have to leave it behind. We don't have the storage for it right now. Wheel the M4A1. Let's go. So yeah, that just goes to show as well. Even when you think that you might be, you know, nearly invincible at one point or another in this game, you ain't. You're really not. There's always something that can just completely ruin your day in a second. Fuck off, coyotes. I saw you trying to come towards me. I saw that bullshit. Shit like that. I popped out of here to grab some stuff, and some coyotes showed up to mess up my day. There was nothing even good in here either. Yeah, I have had some very powerful characters get wronged by even the worst monsters, like you said, the skeletal dog. Ugh, the skeletal dog. Aggravating monster. Which I might be able to get my way through the trees up here. Let's take a look. No, that's a hazardous waste sarcophagus. Let's no. No. I'm good. I don't want to get irradiated. I'm good. Nice little gas station down there. I'm actually quite hungry right now. I'm gonna have to start making some proper food real soon. What the hell is that? Oh, they're shotgun holes. I see. I understand now. Right. This is a very interesting game, Lexi. And it's free! For the low, low price of free. We got a bridge up ahead. I'm hoping there won't be any trees up north. Games with these kind of graphics always have the best gameplay. The gameplay on this is frankly ridiculous. Many aspects of it, though, drive me a little crazy. Right now, the biggest thing is the stamina seems borked on the stable version, where melee combat is very difficult. and very dangerous because you burn through your stamina very, very quickly. That leaves you incredibly vulnerable. And are you kidding me? There's... Oh, that's annoying. There's a bunch of wrecks on the road, so I'm not going to be able to get past that. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to slip past that, so we're going to have to take the left here and hope that I can get through this clearing. What the hell is that? Please tell me it's not a big-ass fence around it. I'm going to have to look and hopefully we can get around that. If not, then I'm going to be annoyed. I'm going to have to... Oh, shit. Nope. You're gonna make me do it the hard way, aren't you? Yep. Alright. That was a real pain in the ass. As a fan of Dwarf Fortress, can't say much about this one in particular. There's something unique about the 2D open worlds. This is procedurally generated. Yes. Yes. Like, the storage requirement is less than 100 megs. Like, let me take a look and see what the actual, like, file is here. Properties. Mine's a lot more than 100 megs, I think, just because I also have the sound packs installed. Yeah, it's like 411 megs. That's it. And one thing as well is there are multiple tile sets that you can get, as well as multiple sound packs you can download and install. I can actually show it as an example, too. If I go to the options here... No, let me go ahead and... Let me turn off the vehicle first while I'm doing this. Okay. If I go to the options, I can switch over to graphics. We're currently using the chest hole 16 tile set. If I switch to the hit buttons ISO tile set, save, suddenly we're 3D-esque isometric here. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this tile set, though, just because it looks very weird. It looks almost a bit worse than what we were using, just because of the way the perspective is. So, making it 3D, kind of possible, but it doesn't really work too well, honestly. At least in my opinion. We've got Hoarder's tile set, which is very basic. Vehicles are not doing... This is actually a default vehicle texture. Other than ASCII, that is. Again, not a massive fan of this one. There's also a couple other tile sets as well. Somebody mentioned a zombies tile set or something like that. I can't remember. But it's supposed to be a better version. Retros is actually one of the ASCII tile sets. So if I hit yes, welcome to Dwarf Fortress, pretty much. This one's the Retro Plus. So it's a little less ASCII and a little more, you know... I mean, you can kind of tell what's grass, what's road, and all that. If I actually go to the full-on retro... Retro Days tile set, that should bring it... Actually, no, that one's about the same. Never mind. Unless that's not going to be the ASCII version. This one actually looks really cool. Honestly. This one looks really good. At least... the actual, like, the grass and all of that, the trees, looks absolutely fantastic. The character model, as well as the vehicle model, which is still being worked on because it's the beta for this tile set, not the greatest. Personally, I still love the chest hole avatar the most because you can kind of see your gear on you. which is really nice, rather than just kind of the... Well, you can here as well a little bit. I am decked out in military gear, and I am wielding a rifle. But it looks... Because it uses up a much smaller space, it doesn't look as good as the other one, personally. But it's still a really nice tile set. Then we have the full-on ASCII here. This is what the game came with as default back in the beginning. So where you're just a little @ symbol fighting Z symbols. So that's the full-on basic boy tile set there. Brown Like Bears is, yeah, it is brown. Very brown. Again, very basic. Character models actually look kind of funny, honestly. Vehicles are back to kind of basics in that regard, but hey. Options, graphics, what else we got left here? And then we're back to chest hole again. Which is my personal favorite, just for how the vehicles look, how the character looks, where I can see I've got my military gear, I got my ballistic glasses, my gun, and so on. I like the details on that. Right. So we have a science lab, an interesting variant of science lab. It's actually, because it's a research facility, it's not a science lab. They're completely different, apparently. We're going to zoom across the grass here to the other road and get over to that refugee center, talk to some people, get a few quick missions, and then probably bounce out and come back later. Because actually... Another good thing, and let me hold up once this, yeah. Let me double check to be sure I'm not just, because that might have been one of my characters that died. No, because one of the missions that the refugee center gives you is they send you to a ranch like this, and they have you build it up into a big survivor camp. You can eventually, if you have any NPC companions, you can bring them there. You can send them on missions for them and do all kinds. It unlocks so much content when you have this mission chain dealt with. They require a lot of resources though, like 40 logs and 10 bags of fertilizer for the fields and so on like that. So they require a lot of items, so it takes a while to get that kind of stuff. But it's definitely worth doing. Let's not run into that boulder this time. I should really start learning that lesson. It is 1,500 hours right now, so it's 3 o'clock. Almost 4 o'clock, actually. What is that? Oh, it's a slime pit. You can't... Cameras. Brakes. I should watch out, though. To the southeast, we've got the dreaded moose. That's another of the many creatures that can pretty much instant kill you if you're not careful. Doesn't appear to be any items. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and unmount the Browning as well. Because that can have some nice stuff for me. Right, take out the cameras, which is the main thing I care about. Camera. One camera. I could also take, you know what? Why not? Let's take a secondary camera display, just in case something happens with the other one. Now, the main reason I got the Browning was to unload it. But it doesn't have any ammo, so we're going to leave it. Wait, did I not get the security camera off the back? Is it destroyed? No. I'm looking at something else completely different. Right, let's go. Most favorite system, let's see here. In Cataclysm, have to be the vehicle assembly mechanics. Yeah, you can literally build a vehicle from the ground up. That is one of the interesting aspects of this game, of the gameplay on this. If you don't have enough engines, you could build a vehicle that's too heavy. If an engine gets damaged as well, it could become unable to to move the vehicle anymore. Which I think they reduced that a bit more than what it used to be. Because it used to be that when you rammed say a shrub or something like that, it would deal a lot of damage to the whole vehicle, which it was not supposed to do. Stop driving for a second. So basically, you would end up having large sections of your vehicle get damaged and eventually destroyed. What is this? A 50 caliber anti-material rifle. We got a Glock, an MP5 magazine. I already have a Glock. We have a CX Storm. Let me go drop this sexy beast in the back here. I'll have to compare. Actually, I can do that right now, I think. Shift I. Let us compare these two. Where is it? I am blind, apparently. One west. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. And the Barrett. Okay, so let's see here. They both have about the same maximum range. The anti-material has a bit more range at the different aim chances. Dispersion is actually a lot lower on the anti-material rifle. The main downside is that it takes four times the rate to reload. So it's very, very slow to reload. But other than that, it's pretty good. And it can be modified further as well. So, yeah, the anti-material rifle is a little bit better than the Barrett. Yeah, you can make an EV. You can make a very simple EV truck with a bunch of advanced solar and some bits and bobs. Yeah, you literally, like, you lay down the frame, you add wheel hubs, wheels, the engine, the alternator for the engine. I think those dogs were fighting. Weird, awkward, whatever. Oh, yeah. Oh, they changed the way the refugee center looks, because it never used to have a gate like this. Which is kind of nice. Oh, tell me those aren't mines. God, I hope not. But yeah, you can build whatever kind of vehicle you want. You can also build boats in that now as well. I think the rivers were set as an experimental thing, though. I could be mistaken, though. Welcome to the Refugee Center. Stop driving. Let me go ahead and store my gun away. What is this? It's a statue on a stone slab. Hi, everybody. We've got the merchant, doctor, a couple of beggars. Actually, the beggars are new. They never used to have beggars before. Actually, let's talk to the doctor, because I could use some healing. Who are you? One of the several at the outpost. We are the lucky ones. Came here right when things went wrong. Never left. What are you doing right now? The old guards, what's left of the feds, sent me up here to screen any new arrivals for infection risks. Can't be too paranoid these days.
Sad we have to turn people away. I like the assignment for the chance to get news about the outside world. What kind of news? Sightings of unusual living dead or new mutations. The more we know about what's happening, the closer we can get to a treatment or even a cure. The cure is a bullet. Hi, Dr. Nick. Good luck with that. Can I trade you for some supplies? There's nothing we can spare to sell. I have no budget to buy from you. Don't suppose you want to donate. Citizen. I could probably do something for him, though. It was empty. Communicate to the merchant. Let's see what he has here. Anyway, I could join your group. Last thing we need is another mouth to feed. Most of us lack any real survival skills. Keeping a small group enough to survive. We don't have enough food to feed random scavengers. I can pull my own weight. I'm sure I can organize salvage operations to increase the bounty scavengers bring in. Due to my intelligence 11. Not at risk. We're willing to take right now. That's fine. Can I do anything for... Let's trade for one. Let's see what you've got. If you got anything interesting. He has a crossbow, which is nice. He has a brick kiln, which I would like to have, actually. Potentially. Electric jackhammers. A grappling hook chair. Okay. Hoe chair. Again, that's kind of like Weiwa. Voltmeter, a workshop, toolbox chair. They have merchandise, apparently. Okay, let's get to the real thing here. What can I do for the center? Tell me about it. Could use your help clearing out the dead in the back bay. Fear of going outside during the first days of the Cataclysm, we ended up throwing our dead and zombies we managed to kill in a sealed back bay. Our promising leader at the time even fell. He turned into something different. Kill all of them, make sure they don't bother us again. We can't pay much besides some of our own internal money, which isn't good for that much yet. It would help us reclaim the bay. I'll do it. Any advice? Can get a friend or two to help you out. Let's talk to the local beggar here. Rina Sandhu. Help me, I need food. What are you doing here? Won't let me in. They keep saying it's too full. I am allowed to camp out here as long as I keep it clean and don't make a fuss, but I'm so hungry. Why don't you go somewhere else? I can't fight those things out there. I'm in terrible physical condition, don't have any useful skills, and I'm terrified of disease and violence. How am I supposed to find a safe place? God, you're terrible! What did you do before the Armageddon? High school math teacher. It's a good job. Loved it. Funny enough, it's not super applicable after the end of the world. Some people are going to need a teacher again, but right now they just want food, shelter, and clothing. Why don't you scavenge your own food? Out there, that's suicide. People that go out there don't come back. I might have some food for you. Let me check. You know what? Take one of the MREs. Take some beef brisket MREs. I really appreciate it. No problem. I mean, I have an entire military base full of MREs. I'm pretty sure I'm fine. I mean, I could turn that thing into a mega base if I really wanted to and just bring, like, every damn survivor there that I wanted to. Right, we gotta get to the back bay. Let me go ahead and wield my gun again. Make sure it's actually fully... It's definitely not fully loaded. Let's go ahead and load a new magazine. We'll unload. Actually, we have some... Yeah, we got some more rounds on me, so that should be fine. Another interesting aspect is most of the vehicles around the refugee center are actually intact. Like, all these school buses are intact. Usually there'll be a lot of police vehicles. Not so much this time, it seems, but yeah. Okay, usually it would be this one right here. Apparently they made this a lot tougher than it used to be. Hey Fane, and welcome. How's it going? Let me try applying the acetylene torch. What is this then? Reinforced glass with closed shutters. No. So apparently the vehicles now belong to them. So they did add a vehicle system, or ownership system, I should say. Don't mind me, just going to clear out your back bay. Oh shit, did I must have left that up. I left that on, that's not good. Different refugees. Nice to meet you, Draco. Brings you to these parts. Fenced out, mean well, acting like some sort of shepherd. Could use more folks asking about other folks. Makes the world go round more than ever. Considering the both of my legs and much of my health left to me. Bit of pain in the back. You can't really complain much if that's the worst of it, right? Look like you have a story of your own to tell. Just getting here. Writing in my imagination right now. Fought through countless hordes, run ragged, chased every turn. I cleared out a military base and now I own an entire arsenal to... I basically own enough ammunition and weapons to retake probably the entire province/state, if not, a section of the country. True story. Yeah. I gotten all kinds of it. Tired of telling it. It's not heroic, not as inspiring, not tragic. Certainly not as funny as some of the other tales around here, but it's mine. Musician, guitar's my baby. You like folk with the blues, friend? That was my bag. Sure could please my own ear with them. Folks who've been generous might say it pleased theirs. Problem is, I seem to be between guitars right now, temporarily guitar light, if you get my saying. Problem is, in the run of my life, I used to use Old Jasmine as a bit of a billy club. Had to curb some rowdy dudes on the way here. Was her or me, understand? Wouldn't begrudge a man breaking his instrument to save his life, would you? I think I would have done the same. Nobody around here has a guitar? Would you believe it that they don't? Not a one in the whole place. Maybe downstairs, but that's a different matter, ain't it? You're not planning on sticking around, right? You're a free roller, not a settler. Seems to me, if I could bag or cajole you into maybe keeping an ear out for a new guitar for me, what would we be without music? What type are you? I want to see it all. Not really possible for me. You know better than me. He used to travel all around. Maybe I could help you with something. Let's talk about getting you that guitar. Just want a functional acoustic guitar. And it hasn't been used to cave in any zombie skulls. Any advice? Guitars could be found in a music store. Let that one sink in a bit. Sounds good. Peace out. That's the one we got rid of. Oh shit, there's a skeleton. Run. Oh, no, no, no. No! No! Do not shoot her. No. No. All right. Luckily, well, this one's kind of sucks to splat because you might get hit by the acid. But we did what was requested of us. Now, one thing that I used to do was I would actually blow out one of the walls here because the windows, you used to be able to destroy them easily. They were just regular windows. Now they're reinforced. That's a pain in the ass. Alright, let's slow to a walk. Make sure all the zombies are... I was hoping to smash some more of those bodies, but apparently you're too much in my way. There's quite a few people here. What do we got here? We got a broker. What do you do? Who are you? You oversee the food stocks at the center. There was a significant looting during the panic when we first arrived, so most of our food was carried away. Manage what we have left and everything I can do to increase our supplies. Few growing sources of fresh meat and vegetables. So I prioritize non-perishable food, such as cornmeal, jerky, and fruit wine. So you can make all of these, you can trade them to him, and that you will be able to get some coins / other things for them. What's the deal with this written on paper money you guys use? Call them free merchant certified notes. Started signing money almost as soon as we got here, as we have showing it represented actual goods and services we had to trade. Within a few days, we organized the system. It's been evolving into a form of cash. Internally, they're traded for labor and services in exchange for food rations. Other trade goods, we've been using them while suppliers we regularly trade with, as well as those who have faith in us. Alright, I'll be back. So yeah, you can, that's this guy up here too, the broker. You can, yeah, as I said, trade fruit wine on it. Now, if you try and take anything in here, and anyone spots you, well, they're not going to be too friendly with you for much longer. Unfortunately, all the vending machines in here are empty, obviously. It would have cleared, that would have been one of the first things they cleared out. Alright, let's go talk to him and let him know that the deed is done. Talk to the merchant. I killed it. He gave me 25 merch. Can you teach me something as payment? This is what I love doing for this. Because you can use this to raise a lot of skills that would be difficult for you to... like if you don't have any books for survival, you can use this to raise your survival. Most of this I have books for, so it's not really super useful to me, to be honest. I want to say electronics, though. Go ahead and raise my electronics. Hey, got some electronics. I don't think it was enough. Let me hit Shift 2 here for a second. Or Shift 1? Shift 1 or Shift 2? No, it's definitely Shift 2. So I can actually go down. If I hit Tab, I can go down and see. So he only gave me 53% of the skill. He didn't train. It used to train the entire skill level, but now it only gives you a percentage. So it gives you a little boost. Alright. Can I do anything else for you? A little bit more involved than the last request. We recently lost a scavenger party coming into trade with us. Would like you to investigate. Strongly suspect a raider band or horde caught them off guard. Can give you the coordinates of their last radio message. It is definitely raiders. The best reward I can offer is their supplies plus 30 certified notes. It's our own internal money, good for trading and such. I will do it. Not a problem. Right. But yeah, the beggars can be hired as basic labor as well, or basic troops even. So yeah, this is where I am going to... well, I need to ditch something because I'm carrying too much crap. Let's ditch all this C4 and shit. I also have this charcoal smoker. We'll drop that to my left. I don't need to be carrying that on me. The toolbox is also really damned heavy. Okay. We are going to want to grab this guy. As well as, do I have any 50 BMG left? Actually, you know what? I can just... No, I don't want to read it. I want to reload it. Okay, let's unload. I know I have those magazines. I definitely do. Reload. Okay, let's do it this way then. Unload. Reload. Tracer. Area out. And we reload. Okay, good. Right, let's do this. So, they might have guns, they might just have basic machetes. I think they mostly spawn them with, like, crossbows and basic machetes and things like that. So we shouldn't encounter anyone that has a rifle, is the hope and the dream, but yes. He absolutely promised that he'd bump you up from 0 to 1. Did he then? Because electronics only got bumped up by half. Weird. Okay, we're not going to be able to get too much further before we're within their range. And should be seeing it soon. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Recoil is high. He's wielding a SIG, so he does have a pistol. We're going to do a precise aim on him. We are trying to hit him way far away, though. So I hit all the freaking trees in the way, apparently. M1A. He's dead. He has a makeshift machete. That's all 3 of them. Usually there's only the 3. So he had an M1A, which is a M1 Grand, essentially. Got some clean water. Considered stealing. That's weird. Considering they're dead. But whatever. A pink tablet. Okay. Causes hallucinogenic situations. Fantastic. So yeah, he had a short chamber semi-automatic pistol. Decent little weapon, but of course you'd have to get within range of it. I managed to keep him outside of the range, so we were able to deal with him relatively easily. Heavy-duty flashlight. That would have made my life easier earlier. Right, let's go. Half a level. If you already had the whole level, electronics, you promised a whole level. Something's a little not quite right. I'm not surprised. It's probably something that they've already fixed by now. Because again, this is a game that it gets updated constantly. It is being developed essentially by a community. Southwest, hostile detective. From the north and below. Huh? Okay. There's somebody under the ground fighting zombies. Okay. So I'm assuming, my immediate assumption is that the refugee center has tunnels that I haven't seen yet. Which I think it does have. I can eventually, if I do enough missions for them, we'll eventually be able to unlock the ability to kind of go down there. But yeah. What I really need to do is heal my damn torso. I need rest right now, basically. Justice has been served. He gave me 30 merch. Teach me something as payment. This time get my electronics to 1. Mission. Missing caravan is successfully completed. You got some training electronics. Is there anything else I can do for the center? Tell me about it. This should be the one. Yep, this is for the ranch, basically. Recently set up some skilled people to start an outpost, secure food supplies at a safer location. New outpost we started could use your assistance. I need to get the foreman's prospectus before we begin to send additional refugees to the farming commune. Consult with him to get more detailed tasks. We've got 50 certified notes if you do this for us. No problem. I'm sure the outpost will quickly expand with your assistance. Damn straight it will. Now let's see if it is the one I hope. Ah, it's not. That sucks. That really sucks. So, the ranch that we need to go to is actually to the northwest, so it's not the one that... It would have been very, very convenient if it was this one over here, because that's right bloody next to us. One thing I'm going to do, though, here quickly... Just going to take a quick gander out here to see how far we can go. dam. I was basically hoping that we could just drive straight through here without having to go through any, go around that damn wreck again. Unfortunately, my hopes have been basically dashed here. Might take us up to that, which actually would get us out of here even easier. So we can still potentially avoid it. Let's see if we can get up there, though. I am also tired as well. Judging by what I can see here so far, yes, we can get up this way. There's a bit of an issue. Maybe. It's a dairy farm. But, the problem being, I don't know if we can get around all of this. We might be able to. Let's take a look. Yeah, I should actually just be able to take out the fencing. And that'll get us through. Wield, fire axe. Actually, do I still have the long ropes on me? I don't, unfortunately. Because I can actually milk these. Eventually. Apply. Fodder. Cow seems to like you. Ooh, liquid fertilizer, nice. Okay, those are open, so we should be able to drive through that without too much difficulty. Right, let's go get our ride, shall we? Hopefully those cows will stick around. And away we go. What do we have out there? A cabin in the woods? It just said forest. That's weird. Yeah, awkward. I'm pretty sure that's a cabin, but for some reason it's being called forest. I mean, it's obviously a forest. But yeah, that's odd. So yeah, we're... Ooh, I'm actually very hungry right now. There we go, nice and full. So we'll go around, get on that road, try and whip our way past that town, try and ignore it as much as possible. I will grab those advanced solars, get back to the military base, and we'll call it there for the day, I think. Maybe we'll try and clear out the military base a little more. But I do want to set up a place there where I can rest properly. And this will save me having to go around that damn wreck and work our way back around as well. We'll see whether this is a better way or not soon. Let me actually apply a bit of aspirin. Oh. I ran over a raccoon, unfortunately. I think he was fine though. I'm pretty sure he survived. Newspaper page. Food place Pants Feud. Popular fast food megalith. Food place and a non-profit concerned consumers of food people. Ended with the determination that the food person costume will remain a gender-neutral, non-revealing unitard. Superheroes are meant to have exaggerated anatomy and revealing costumes, a spokesperson said in a press release. This is a sad day, not just for fans of Food Place, for consumers of the fast food superhero genre overall. Spokesperson for the rival food company Nourishmart sent out a press release to the public that Nourishmart does not wear any clothes. Nourishmart is software. Nourishmatic is software. Can present an avatar of whatever appealing meat form is desired by the public. That's great. How do I filter down on that? That's great. Our products contain a mix of fat, salt, and protein that is highly desirable to human flesh bags, I'm gonna say. You know what? Hold up a second. I want that newspaper. Human pallets. Yeah, I want that newspaper. That's great. That's hilarious. Usually I don't bother collecting newspapers like that, but that is just hilarious. I gotta have that. Out of the way, cows. God, it's a pain in the ass. I'll have to cut down that tree, and still not an effective way to get. You know what? Let me stop for a second. Hold up. Giant spider's trying to come wreck my shit. Saving game. Please wait. No, it's just thin smoke. Apparently it's enough to affect me. There we go. Now we have better access. So help me God if there's a freaking wreck in the middle of the road here that prevents me from going this way. I will not be a happy camper. Oh. It's a farmhouse, apparently. Variety of crops scattered in the fields that we can collect at some point if we want. Although eventually that'll go bad. Everything in there will be rotten. But we might grab that on the way back. We can still use more food. What do we have out here? A mass grave. Ooh, that's lovely. Well, got a bit of a road construction there. What is this? The Wienermobile, apparently. Okay. Alright. That's interesting. Even the apocalypse doesn't stop the Wienermobile. Pond. We've got a little pond out there. A cabin. Should be good to go all the way to where we're heading. It is getting close to nighttime though, so we're going to have to probably take a nap when we get to where we're going to remove the advanced solar. So before we go back to the ranch and everything else, well, the proper ranch I should say, and the refugee center, we're going to read up all the books that I currently have. I don't think there's any around here, are there? No, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. We're just going to bypass the town entirely here, if I can. Assuming the walls of the ranch here aren't too all-encompassing, which luckily they're not. I'm still really sad this wasn't the ranch they were sending me to. That was a shame. That would have been very convenient. But what can you do? At least it's relatively close to the other place. That's at least something. I've already explored most of this. It doesn't matter. We'll go all the way around town here. If I can, which, considering all the boulders in the way, I almost can't. Oh yeah, we have a cave here. Bears like to hang out in them. Let's not go tango with a bear or a zombie cougar. No, thank you, zombie cougar. You know what, I'm just gonna cruise on the grass here. That seems safer. Although, one thing of note, which I don't know if this has changed any, because I have found minefields that were not marked, but one thing that I always used to have to watch out for was little signs on the ground, essentially, which would point to a minefield in the area. So if you saw, you know, a signpost hanging around, you basically had to slam on the brakes, because more than a few times I've accidentally driven into a minefield, and it's bad times. Bad times all around. Peace out. I'm out. Alright. We are approaching the advanced solar car. There she is. There's that beauty. So now that I have 3 mechanics, pretty sure at least that I do. Oh, wait, hold up. I still freaking hate that damn thing. That backup beeper. Let me get the correct side of the vehicle facing it. Let's go get some food and actually potentially get ready to pass out here. Because we are getting very close to that. Ooh, meat soup. Let's have some meat soup. There we go. We're nice and full now. Examine the vehicle. Upgraded solar panels. Ah, mechanics of 4 required. Shit. I guess we're boned then. What do I have? What else do I have that I can read? Biodiesel brings my mechanics to 6. Well then. Well then, indeed. Let's go ahead and read biodiesel. Go ahead and sleep. Set alarm for 5 hours should be fine. Continue trying to fall asleep. Hopefully I start to see my torso recover a little bit, because that's still the thing of biggest concern. And I haven't really gained any health on that torso. So I'm very much worried that it's... Oh, there we go. It finally increased a little bit. I was getting really concerned that I wasn't going to heal myself there at all. But anyway. Alright, give me a quick second here after this, or while this, does its thing. I'm going to grab a quick drink. Oh, my stretch. And crack, and stretch. Let me put this over here where it's... Actually, that's going to be in the way there. Never mind. Not put that there. Throw you back here, and hopefully no cats will knock it over. Be right back.
No fireball. Go back to bed. Don't wake up. Because I know you're going to come bug me now. Alright. Excellent. Let's get back to it. So, we slept through the alarm. Don't really care. Let's go ahead and keep reading this. Oh, actually, hold up a second. Stop. Let's go ahead and eat that. Let's go get some more food, because we're a little bit hungry right now. Let's go ahead and get these, pardon me, beef MREs. Where are you? There you are. Actually, I have 3 of them, apparently. Alright. Activate the accessory and dessert packs. So MREs are now massive packs, essentially, of a variety of different things. The initial pack has some actual what is it called? Like the actual main dish, as well as I think some crackers. Then you got the dessert, which has coffee or chocolate bars, candy, cookies, stuff like that. And the accessories one has your sporks, your paper, your purification tablets, and just all kinds of stuff like that. Matchbooks to actually light a fire. So, it's ironic that the MREs are less of a meal in a pack and more of a complete kitchen in a pack because of all of the other bits and bobs that it comes with it. But the one thing that really disappoints me with the MREs and makes them a lot less useful to me is they don't really fill you up all that much. Which is a shame. Alright, let's get back in the vehicle. Keep reading the book until we get to level 4, which is what we need in order to yank out the parts here. Because, yeah, the MREs used to be obviously a long-lasting food source, but the meals themselves would fill you up with a single one of them. Now it's kind of like it barely does much of anything, which is a shame. I don't know. I need to take a look. Let me... After I disassemble these, we're going to take a look and see what their... What's the term I'm looking for? See what the calorie content of one of them is. Looks like I'm very hungry again anyway now, so let's go ahead and check that out. Actually, I have some on me. What am I doing getting more? Let's do another of the barbecue ones. Okay. Grab the entree, cookie, dehydrated fruits. Okay. The barbecue beef entree. It's only 320 kcal, which is, it's not much. Like a cookie is a little bit less than that. So yeah, the amount of calorie, yeah, one cookie is 160. Even a Toastum has almost as many calories. Which is kind of sad. Alright, let's remove the panels. 4 more panels to go. And this will provide the vehicle with all the electricity it ever needs. You wouldn't even need an alternator with this. Alright. Grab the storage battery. Need a tool with lifting 1. That's jacking 4. I need lifting 1.
don't think we have one. There's the bottle jack. Again, it's jacking of 16, not lifting. Apparently there's a distinct difference. No, I don't have anything with lifting 1. Oh well, that's a shame. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to remove that, unfortunately. I wonder. No, I didn't think so. Let's go to miscellaneous then and see. Fire barrels. Hammering, butchering, cutting. Prying and hammering. No, so I do not have anything for that then. Cargo lock set. Designed to be installed on a vehicle. Don't know why I would necessarily need it, but hey. Oh well, we got what we're basically going to get here then. Fortunately. Alright, all the panels are loaded. Let's get on back. Whoa. Out of the way, puppy brew. I'd rather not run you over. Actually... No, I'm not going to risk my life by going into the military bunker right now. It usually has a lot of really good stuff. That's where you'll get most of your military gear. As long as you have a single military ID card, assuming that it's nothing has changed, you will be able to open up the main door without triggering the defense system, which would Shrek you in a second because it's 2 automated machine guns that drop down from side tunnels in that building, and yeah, they're not friendly at all. They will very quickly move your face from your head, or face from your body per se. Words, cough, cough, cough. But yeah, it will just quickly, if you peek around the corner, it will turn you into Swiss cheese almost. So you need an EMP to disable, and of course I hit a rock. You need an EMP grenade or something to disable them, so you can quickly pop around and destroy them. Otherwise, bad things happen. But yeah. As long as you use the ID card, they don't trigger. The one thing that I'm not 100% sure of is you used to be able to... oh god, words, cough. You used to be able to use the acetylene torch on the doors and windows inside the bunker without triggering the defenses down there. But if you, ironically enough, if you try and smash the windows, it triggers the defensive system. Because each door, essentially, because there's multiple rooms, glass rooms, inside that bunker has really nice military loot in it. And they all require a individual military ID card to open. Which is obviously stupidly expensive. Even with all the military bodies we've managed to loot here, I've only acquired 5 ID cards. Ah, home sweet military base. Stop driving. Alright. Inventory. Wheeled. No. Drop that, you. What else do we need to drop? Everything else I think is fine. We'll get rid of all the books, though, on me. No, you don't. Good morning, Snow. Did you have a nice nap? Hmm? Did you have a nice nap, you adorable brat? Yeah, I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. Let's put those away. Oh shit, that's a shocker. That's something that can kill me. As long as he gets within range, he can stun me by blasting me. He needs to recharge, though, between shots, so if I get distance on him, blast his ass, we can deal with him without too much of an issue. Now, do I have a tool that has precision cutting? I have... The Misc Repair Kit technically has fine cutting. Fine metal sawing. Yeah, the multi-tool. I already have one on me, though, I think. Pocket knife does have fine cutting as well. Let's go give it a try. Because, with shocker zombies, as well as scientist zombies, there's a chance, if you butcher them, that you can, or dissect them, I should say, you might be able to remove a CBM from them. And of course, just as we're trying to do this, the map saves. We explored a lot more of the map. Well, let me rest for a second here, so I get my stamina back, and switch back to walking. Okay, hope they won't be interrupted. God damn it! Where is that son of a gun? There he is. That's weird. Oh. That was interesting. Apparently, I remotely salvaged the shocker corpse somehow. Faulty power CBMs. They can be faulty now as well. I'll take those just because I can, but they're probably useless to me. If I had better capability as a medic, per se, Because part of dissecting is that skill. CPM's got too impractical, having to grind skills, find an autocav, find pouches. True. I mean, CBMs were always very powerful, but yeah, I'm not entirely surprised if they butchered it. There's a lot of systems, because again, this is a publicly developed game, although there is a development lead, per se. Conflicting views will happen. And yeah. So a lot of systems that other people who have developed or helped develop the game thought were too much of, focusing realism versus fun. Which, I mean, isn't wrong necessarily. Ah, shit. Fine, run away. Here we go. Got her. And dealt with. But yeah. So a lot of the gameplay elements were seen by some people as prioritizing more the realism aspect versus the fun. And some things can be disabled, some things can't. I'm not sure how much of stuff is disableable now, kind of like the filth system. You might have to actually go in and toggle something in the files in order to shut that off if you don't, want that. But, yeah. What is that? It's a large cardboard box. Okay. Oh shit, I'm still running. Kevlar zombie way the hell down here. Right. Already know what's in there. We got the mess hall over here, which is kind of a mess. Hurdy-hurdy-hur. That's the barracks, which likewise is kind of trashed right now. I want to find the warehouse that I started. It's actually right here. Here it is, I think. Well, this should be it. I think. Our reader is broken. We should have opened up the door over here, I believe. We did. Ah, yes. Load, reload. No. Ah. There we go, you're dealt with. Oh nice, and a military ID card for our troubles. So, welcome to the starting zone. This is literally where we started the game last time. We've got MREs for days, like hundreds and hundreds of MREs. If only they were useful. I mean, places like this should have an autocav. I actually think I spotted an autocav on my way out of here. But yeah. We're gonna spend a good bit of time here, healing and reading. Oh, hi. 3 grenades. No, fire. There we go. God, calling all zombies, apparently. No, already! Fucking stop! Unless they are dangerously close, stop goddamn interrupting me. Breathe. It's a fucking conga line. No, those are missing now wildly because I'm not using my careful aim. Woo! That was a pain in the ass and a half, and I actually used up all the magazines on that one again as well. Or all the ammo in that magazine. Now I get to go through this conga line of zombies and smash all of them. Make sure I slow back down to a walk. Check every one of them for anything good. Mostly military ID cards. Effing Kevlar zombies. I'm gonna take that grenade just in case we encounter another swarm like that again. But yeah, like, CBMs are supposed to be stupid fun. A game like this, honestly, should be heavily modifiable for its settings when it comes to things like the filth system, when it comes to the CBM changes and such. If there's any major changes, there should be a way to disable / tweak that. Yeah, shotgun Stanag mags, things that I don't care about necessarily. Right. Just making sure we're relatively clear here now. Looks good. Any good books is what I'm kind of concerned about there. Oh good, we have another one of those guns and ammo, actually, close quarters fighting. I have both of those, okay. Three grenades, nothing else that matters. Okay. Pass a little time, get my stamina back. What can I get rid of for now? Probably that ball ammo. I don't really need that on me. You don't really need to keep all the MREs on me either, technically. Ball ammo. Let's get rid of the rest of the NATO rounds as well. We don't need that. Drop the cattle fodder and all of this junk here that we don't need. Likewise, the charcoal, we'll get rid of that. And the battery. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some books. That's the main thing we're going to need here. Yes, Scott's Book of Cutlery. Okay. I should have thrown some back here as well, which I did. There's a transistor. Oh, there's even some over here as well, apparently. Okay. Good enough for me. Right, we're gonna go chill in our good old warehouse here. Go ahead and crank that down. Alright, let's go ahead and grab... That's gonna be too heavy, isn't it? There's the clean water. I'll grab 10 bottles of clean water. We're a little overburdened. Let's go ahead and ditch all of the books here. We've got quite a few copies of these books. So we're basically just going to sit up here. We're going to read. We're going to eat. And drink. That's it. That's all we're going to do for a while. Drop. And I will activate a... We'll drop them here for now. I'm going to go ahead and open up a crap ton of the MREs, because I'm pretty sure even if they're open, they're still going to stay quite fresh. And even if they don't, I have hundreds more sitting down here. So it's not like it matters. Yep. Ah, all the freaking MREs. Now the dessert packs I want to open. I wonder if I can do this. No, it's only for crafting. You can do A2 apparently. So that gets us several entrees, and yeah, they are fresh, so that means they are going to go bad here eventually. Hash brown and bacon entrees. I'm still peckish. That's hundreds of calories. Thousands of calories worth of stuff, but apparently I'm still peckish. Whatever. Alright, what do we want to learn first here? Let's go ahead and get our fabrication up. Hey, Braden, welcome. You got here at somewhat a bad time. We're probably going to be wrapping things up here soon. Let's go ahead and read paramedics. Get first aid to 1. That's a good important one. Go ahead and sleep. We'll set an alarm for 4 hours because it's going to take us a while to fall asleep anyway. Yes, unfortunately, because let me go over the fun things that we did here today. Once I wake back up here. So yeah, we started off in the armor, no, out of the armor actually, back at our vehicle. We came back, we cleared a large portion of the military base's zombies, smashed as many as we could find, explored a few buildings. We found the mechanical warehouse that houses so much high-tech vehicle equipment that we can basically make a death rig here of sexy proportions, which is basically the main plan eventually. So yeah, we will be building our death rig here. So now that we're back at this military base after going on our little trip, we're basically staying here until we're ready to go and hopefully and possibly not come back. Or we might eventually set up our actual legitimate base here and, you know, bring survivors here at some point. Because there's enough area in here that I could turn into field and all kinds of stuff like that easily enough. So yeah, we went down to the evac shelter here to figure out where the hell the refugee center was. As it turns out, it was very freaking close, literally around the corner. We had our refugee center. Did a couple missions for them, unlocked the ranch. I was really hoping it would be the ranch over here, which would have been really nice and convenient considering how damn close that is to the military base. Unfortunately, it wasn't. So the ranch I have to go to is way out there. God knows if there's going to be trees in the way. That's going to affect me getting there. Probably is. You can see they unlocked a lot of space here though to get there. So I now know about this massive town here, as well as the bridge that goes across a river. So there might actually be a river here, which can be, yeah, there's probably going to be a river there, which is annoying. So one way or another, well, there is a bridge here, so that might get us across. Hopefully, we'll see. I'm using the chest hole 16 tile set. And welcome, by the way, Kneecap. So yeah, we're going to stay here for a while. The entirety of the next time I play is going to be me just reading every book I have to get my skill levels up. And then we're going to start making our death rig. We'll probably take the military vehicles out there that are already basically somewhat good to go. We'll slap some better tires, maybe a better engine on them. We're going to completely encase the main cabin, give it a camera control system as well as the cameras. We will have an ability to look out a little bit. But I will make sure to, what's the word? Oh, I'm tired. We'll have a little window that we can use to see a bit further forward, because the limitation of having a completely sealed vehicle with cameras is obviously the cameras get damaged, but also the sight range of the vehicle is very, very small. So you need to design the front of your too wide kind of cabin with a heavy-duty windshield on the front, and then a second one behind it, right in front of the driver's seat, that has a curtain that you can open and close. That allows you to raise your front vision. It's very, very narrow, but still, it allows you to raise your front vision so you at least can see more so where you're going, more than 10 feet in front of you. But yeah, so we're just going to sit here. We're going to read books. Now saving apparently. And then we're going to build our death rig and head to the ranch and go ahead and complete that objective. Let me ditch any books I can't use anymore over here. So any books I can't use... Actually, I think it's because it's in the pile here, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, they're all in the pile. The hell?
Oh, you're underneath here, aren't you? Yeah, you are. He's underneath my desk again, you brat. But yeah, we have a lot of skills to increase. Many of them require me to have higher skills, so cooking especially is what I want to increase because we need to get some better meals, honestly. Electronics is also one we really need to increase. That'll help us install the solar panels and such. I do need to also go scavenge some of the proper large storage units that are probably in multiple of the other vehicles around the area. Because we're going to need several of those for all of our main storage. It'll be interesting to see how big I make this vehicle, because we need to keep it wide enough that it's going to fit through most areas of, most problematic areas, I should say. So we're probably going to have to keep it in the 5-tile wide range, I would say. And that gives me what I need for the main cabin. So as for length, we'll have to see. We'll try and compact everything in it as much as possible, but yeah. Regardless, though, I'm going to call things there for now. And we'll go ahead and finish this off later. So regardless, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoyed. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. And I will catch you all next time with some more Cataclysm. Till then, have a great one.